Hey y'all, if you are on this replay, you know what to do. Please go ahead and like the live. Go ahead and like the live. If you're catching this replay and you are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I am on a mission to get 10K by December 31st, and I need y'all's help. I need about 2,000 of y'all's help to help me out with that, okay? So yes, y'all come in, come in. Good to see y'all. We in the men's room tonight, y'all. We are in the men's room. We gotta wait, be patient to see if we can get some of the men in the room tonight. Hopefully we'll get a couple of them in here because we need their input. But I need the ladies tonight too. I need the ladies tonight too. This is kind of like a co-ed men's room tonight. Okay? Y'all come in, hit that like button. I will appreciate that so much if y'all did that for me. If y'all did that for me, I would appreciate that so much. Let me see. Hopefully y'all had a great Monday. An absolutely great Monday. Let me share the live. Let me share the live out to see if we can get some folks. If y'all notice, the men's room has been switched over to a later time because I have a higher number of men who come in at the night time. So the men's room is now around 8:45, 9 o'clock on Mondays, okay? So if y'all could kind of remember that, hold on, let me go ahead and share the live. If y'all can remember that so that y'all can make sure y'all remember to come in the building. Oh, I hate when my thumbnail doesn't save. That is so annoying. Um, Maybe I'll make a post so I can share the thumbnail then. Oh, that's so annoying. But the thumbnail's not gonna fit in here. Okay. I'll just share the thumbnail that they have up there. Turn it down. Hi, I miss you. My fingers still stink from last night. Go wash them. Just go wash them. Let me see. I just double tapped the screen with my tip. I'm glad that's on your side. I'm glad that's on your side. I don't want juices all over my screen. But make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. I'm just trying to share this live real quick while y'all come into the chat. Let me see, create a post. Let's talk about it, y'all. I'm going to say, come on, y'all, for the caption. Try to get some of the men over here. Let me get back in the chat so I can read at a distance where I can see. This is kind of fire. Let me see that file. Let me see, you're not sour about that you just got like. Hold on. Laugh out loud. You're not sour about that. You just got a like. Thank you. Can I get a subscribe? Can I get a subscribe? Let me see. Is that Rock Empowerment? Is laughing at Draco J. Rock Empowerment. Did you like the live? Are y'all sticking around for us to have this conversation about men who cook? Y'all see that? Men who cook. I want to make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like. Welcome to It's Grandma's World, the men's room. Okay? Let me see. There you go. Let me see. I'm ready to go check. Let me go check. Y'all be trying to trick me and make me think. Let me see. Look at y'all telling the truth up in here. Hey, y'all know y'all got to come back. Y'all got to come. Do y'all promise? Put up one in the chat if y'all plan on coming back. Standing on y'all word, doing what y'all say y'all was going to do. Look at y'all. I'm proud of y'all. I am proud of y'all. My goal today is 35 subscribers, y'all. And look at how Rock Empowerment and Draco just made it possible for me to get that 35 by giving me 2 of my 35. Now I need 33 more, y'all. I need 33. Thank you. Thank you, Draco. Draco said he coming back. What you doing, Rock Empowerment? Are you coming back? I asked for subscriptions, but the subscription comes with a pinky promise that you will come back. Like, it's not fun just to have you click the button I need for you to come back so I can see you again. And say, Draco, I remember you coming in there trying to troll me. And Rocky Empowerment, you coming in there laughing at Draco for trying to troll me. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all come back. Let me see. Let's see. This is Cone on the Bricks. Cone on the Bricks said, "What up, Chubster? What you cooking? I didn't cook nothing tonight. I didn't cook nothing tonight. I actually had some. Well, it was kind of like earlier, but I had some honeycomb cereal. I didn't cook nothing. I didn't feel like cooking nothing over the weekend or day before yesterday. I cooked some spaghetti so that my grandkids could take it to school this morning. But I didn't cook anything. I didn't even eat that. I froze the rest of that. So nope, I had some seeds. I had a salad earlier. Y'all got to go follow my other channel, Get Your Big Ass Up. I got a channel with the emphasis on my weight loss called Get Your Big Ass Up. AZZ though. Y'all go follow that channel too. Let me see. Draco put a 1. I got that 1 already. Thank you, Draco. Draco said Grams is funny. No cap. She ain't crying about that everyone else blocks you. No. What? Like, why? Why? You make a statement. Now, if it's disrespectful, like if it's like too racial or like regarding kids or too hard on the elderly, then like morally, okay, I'm not going to have that in the chat. But like insults to me or something like that, like I'm bigger than that. Like, no pun intended. Let me see. Let me see. Can I have support my crash inject me? Oh, your crash. I'm sorry. Oh, all the new people in here, I'm going to read your comments wrong first because I can barely see the screen right here. I do wear glasses, but I never wear them because they make my nose sweat. So I never wear them. And so I always read the comments and I always seem to get it wrong the first time and I come back around and read it right. So don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. So can I have support? My crush rejected me. What kind of support you need? Y'all support Oliver. Oliver said his crush is rejecting him. What did you do? What did you do to get the attention of the crush? Oliver, what did you do? What did you do to make it happen so I can see where that may have went wrong? But maybe you're not wrong. They're wrong. And maybe they missed out on a good opportunity. We don't know. We don't know. Tell us more about it. Pretty Brown Eyes. Hey, Pretty Brown Eyes. Thanks for coming in. Nick. How you doing, Nick? Are you live from jail? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Thanks for coming in. Nick said, I support your black activities. See, that's what that just explained to y'all. If y'all coming in here, I don't mind insults. The jail would have been good, but now you got to be talking about racial or political or children or elderly. Like now I got to hide you. And I wanted y'all to all subscribe. Oliver, did you get a chance to subscribe yet? Let me see. Perry said hello. Hi, Perry. Is it Pierre? I'm sorry, Pierre. I don't like disrespecting nobody's name. Pierre, thanks for coming into the chat. Have you subscribed? Have you subscribed? Like, I know people are like, wait, I just got here. You want me to subscribe? But I just like when people do finger work over here. With my channel, I am almost certain that you will find something that you like. I do so many different things. I just think that you will be in the mood of being motivated, watching the elderly, watching my grandkids, watching me cook, watching my dog, watching me travel, watching me go places, watching me do taste testing. Oh, it's a lot of different stuff going on over there. So I think that you would be able to get something that you like. So it's like soon as people come in here, I'm like, I'm working my mouth. Y'all work your fingers. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. After the video, give me a hype to hype the video up. Make sure y'all drop it in the chat. Do all the things while I'm doing this. That's the least y'all can do. We can all get busy around here, okay? Let me see. Oliver said, I got her attention and stayed proud and talked to her. Okay. And that didn't work out? That didn't work out for you? Pierre said, yes. Let me see. Oliver said, I did. You better get that, Oliver. Okay, okay. Hey, Corey. Corey, you made it in? We about, hey, Kim. Kim said, hey, get mine in chat. We are about, once I get through this portion of it, we're about to talk about men who cook. I thought that would be a topic. What y'all think about that topic? Because I'm, like, always amazed. Like, my sister was able to have, like, everybody around me, everybody, even from my dad, down to my nephews, down to my son, down to my friend, everybody's man. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate you. Wait a minute, Pierre Bike Life TV? Wait a minute, that sounds like you got a channel. Hold on. Because when people come in here, they got a channel, I'm definitely about to subscribe back. Hold on. Let me stop what I'm doing and see if Pierre has a channel. Yes, Pierre has a channel. Let me subscribe. Okay, what I'm about to do is Set my bell to all. I'm about to go to one of your shorts. I'm going to like this short right now so that it'll be in my history. So when I get off live, I can get back with you, okay? And check out some more. I see that bike. Okay. Okay. That bike life. You all about that bike life? Thank you. Okay. Let me get back to the chat. Dang, what was I saying? I was saying thank you, Pierre. That's what I was saying. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Y'all, I couldn't believe it last night. Y'all know I do after this. Y'all know I will do another live, which will have, actually, y'all know I usually post one riddle for y'all to read, answer, you know, kind of stay around for a minute, just to help with engagement. But tonight, I put together a slideshow. So I think it's every probably minute and a half to 2 minutes is going to slide with a new question. So it won't be just that still question on all night. So there's something different. So after this live, when I post it, y'all come back and read the riddles that I have. Put your have your input. Hopefully I won't get caught up in it. I'm supposed to be offering that as a silent live, but then I get too nosy. Then I want to go see what people say. Then I want to respond back. Then I end up talking to them. But last night, people dropped gifts in my. If y'all go back and look, y'all should be able to see it in the comments. People were just dropping those gifts in the chat. People who have, I don't know if they've ever been on the chat. They said they've never been here because they subscribed, and just off of a silent live, they gave me gifts. I was like, oh my God, I think, what was the names? Oh, did I forget the name? Isaiah was one. Dang, what was her name? Oh, I apologize. Oh, okay, I forgot the names, y'all. I forgot the names. Because that was my first time seeing them. If they come in again, I'll remember the names. But I thought that was so sweet. That was really sweet. So thank you, Pierre. Pierre's first time over here sending me a super chat. Thank you. Darius is in. Darius said, wow, I got on live. And you popped up. What? Are you some, let me see. Are you on some early, we be after 10. Now, okay. For the men's room used to run at 6 o'clock, between 6 o'clock and 6:30. So, y'all been showing up. These men been showing up at this nighttime, y'all. I'm so proud of y'all. And what do? Cater to y'all. So, I said, wait, instead of me trying to get that 4 max men that I have that normally frequent the chat for the men's room, instead of trying to get to them, I'm about to accommodate the time that more men are usually there. And then the 2 or 3 can come on over where more men are. And so I switched that last Monday. And so now the men's room has been moved to a later time, which a little bit might not interfere, but kind of like take the place of the late night random night chat. See, you didn't see late night random night chat up here, Darius. You see the men's room. So in the men's room, I didn't want to make it early like it was, but not too late in case, you know, I didn't want it to be taking up the time that the random night chat takes. So, of course, this will blend in again tonight, and I will just only do the riddle afterwards, and then Darius, we about to get down at about 9:30, 10 o'clock tomorrow. But we probably gonna stay on here past 10 o'clock tonight. But it's that's the reason why it's a little bit early. I was just trying to explain it to you, Darius. Okay, Darius is one of the men that's been over here consistently that I would consider changing the time. Him and OG and Johnny being here, James being here, Corey Adam, dang, my mind is going blank. Mr. Mulatto. Like, it's a lot of men that come in at nighttime. So, yeah. Okay, let me see. Hey, T1000. T1000 went live last night, y'all. We're so happy to see her, hear her. Let me see. Oliver said, you better than my therapist. Am I, Oliver? Tell me what else you need. Tell me what, I will run my mouth. And I have good perspectives. I judge my character and say that I feel like I have good perspective on things. I have people who challenge me, that I love a challenge, and then we can see, can I see things your way? Or can you see things my way? Or say, you know what? I think this, but I respect the way you think. I can understand you thinking that way. So that's how it goes over here. Pierre got the strong R's. Thank you, Pierre. Let me see. Julia said, yes, my husband does the coming in our house. I am not the chef. But by any means, Julia ready for the top. To Julia, did you subscribe? Julia is ready for the topic. Okay, y'all, we're going to get to the topic. Y'all know I like to run my mouth a little bit first. Okay, so we're going to get to the topic, Julia. Hold on. Hold on. Don't leave. Don't go nowhere. Let me see. No problem with the typo. I got you. Pretty much. I said, I love a man that could cook. We're about to get into it now. I love a man that, oh, that's what I was saying. Everybody around me, my mom, like my dad, my nephews, my son, everybody around me that has men or is a man, they cook. I'm trying to figure out why I've been married 3 times and none of y'all cook. The first husband did not cook. Second husband, y'all know that was my soulmate. He did cook real good French toast, rice, and French fries. He did. He would be responsible for the rice. He would be responsible for the French fries, and he was responsible for the French toast. So he did do those things really good. So, and at least we used to, like, once every 2 weeks, we'll find a recipe, and we would go in the kitchen and cook together. He put forth effort. Then that third husband ain't never cooked a thing. He meant he wasn't cooking. Not one time. In the whole 7-year relationship. He wasn't playing those games. So I was like, why everybody around me get a chance to have somebody to have that luxury of being with a partner that's saying they're going to actually cook anything. Like, go cook a dinner, y'all. That is so foreign to me. That is so foreign to me. So I'm like, man. So I want to have a conversation about that because I'm going to manifest in my 4th marriage. I'm going to have a man that will cook. He don't have to be a cook, but he will be willing to cook one meal in 6, 7 years, 10 years, like one meal at some time, or cook with or something. So yes, okay. So wait, let me get back in the thing, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see. OG is here. OG, not a slideshow. Yes, OG. Instead of it being, what should I say? Should it call something else? Instead of it being one still picture like I've been doing, it's gonna, like, after so many minutes, it's gonna click on, like, it's a video. It's not a slideshow. It's an actual video. I put together a video. So it's gonna run 5. Did I do 5? I think I did 5 different, like, questions or things for us to discuss in the chat. I'll probably be in the chat, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to just leave the chat. But things for us to discuss, random. And then so they'll run, and the full length is about 7 minutes for all of them. And then at 7 minutes we'll go back over. And then I think I made it long enough for like 2 hours. Okay? So that's how that's gonna go after this. Let me see. Frank retracted. Let me see. Donated. Who donated that? The main kid. Nobody donated no money like that. Frank said, what the men's room about? Frank, the men's room is about a space that I provide on my channel on Mondays to highlight the men. Try to get the men's perspective, the male thought process, and how you think, and how women or other men can hear your voice about your experience, thoughts, and opinions, and form a better understanding. You know, like we just project things or just assume things. And I was like, nope. My male audience is over 30% on my channel, which is extremely high for all, you know, for a female channel sometimes. And so because I have y'all here, I want to cater to y'all with that. I want to give y'all a place and a platform where y'all can have a voice. Now, this is the first time I did the men's room, I think, that I didn't go live on StreamYard. And I didn't go live on StreamYard. Why did I do it? I don't know why I didn't do it. Probably because I just want to come vertical. But most of the time, or 99% of the time, if not 100, I go StreamYard where the men could click the link, come on and like talk on the talking points or whatever the subject might be. Men being vulnerable, men and fatherhood. I don't know, the men that's in here, y'all drop down what we've been talking about, but we have a lot of different topics on. Oh, battered men, we just did the other week. He's not in when he's not into you, all those kind of things. So that's what the Monday, the men's room is about. And go back and look at the at my channel up under lives and check out some of those videos, y'all. And then hype them up while y'all there, okay? Okay, let me see. I was just about to say something. Oh, and the reason why I didn't do it this time, this is one of the reasons why I didn't do a StreamYard. Because tonight we're going to answer different polls, and it's kind of like co-ed tonight, where the men can like answer some of the questions. It's not so technical about the opinions. We need to hear your voice. Like, y'all can just drop it in the chat. That was the reason why. So it's like a different format than the men's room is normally too. Okay, let me see. Darius said, what up, OG and Corey? I saw Gamma and I didn't know it was the men's room. Yes, the men's room. Y'all, welcome to It's Gamma's World, the men's room. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all comment in the chat about men who cook. The men, we love that, because we're about to talk about where that all came from. I remember a day and time, even though it was normal for my dad to cook, but like, the tradition still was that the lady of the house would cook. That was the tradition back then. So for a long time, men were not highlighted. Like, what y'all do? Get on the grill. Who gonna get on the grill? The men, we are in the kitchen. Y'all get on the grill. But times have changed. These men have these cooking channels. They have these restaurants. Like, y'all are evolving. Y'all are evolving, and so y'all, it's not the thing like it used to be. Like, y'all not letting nobody put y'all on the place. Y'all got flavor. Y'all got taste, and y'all in the kitchen with it. Okay, so let me see. What's up, Darius? Corey said. RG said, that's what y'all is for. RG said that's what we for. Let me see. Hey, Darius. RG said 2000 said, I feel you, Grandma. I was always a cook, but I would love a man that could cook. And I always been. I thought that was so. That made me so attracted to men who cooked. But I was like, why did I? How did I? How was I so attracted to it? But I never had it in my own household. That's so weird. Let me see. Kim said, I do cook, but my fiance likes to cook more than me. Good. See? And he eats a lot more meat than you do. Okay. So he cooks a lot of meat. Okay, okay. Hey, one real one. Thanks for coming in the chat. Darius said, you cool, Grandma. Don't switch up this early enough for me to be asked. Okay, okay, Darius. You can do first shift and second shift? Okay. I got you. I got you. One real one said, my hubby cooks bomb. He teaches you. Nice. Nice. Kim said hi to one real one. Okay. So, yep. We're about to start. Got to the bottom. I'm getting some water first. We're about to talk about men who cook. Y'all be getting so thirsty when I be running my mouth. Okay. So, of course, y'all know I don't do nothing without notes. Y'all know I don't never rely on my brain because, I rattle. Y'all know I will rattle, do all of that, and I'll lose sight of what was the talking points I wanted to get across. So, I got my notes. So, during this, or a little bit, once I get all my stuff out and we cover all the stuff y'all want to talk about, I'm going to shoot some polls in the chat. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to shoot some polls in the chat so that y'all can answer them. Where y'all don't have to necessarily comment about if y'all want to. Y'all can go ahead and just vote what y'all answer is, and then we'll see what the percentage is, okay? Okay, let me see. Darius said, I've been barbecuing since I was a kid. It was my responsibility. Yeah, because that's like the role that men had. Like automatic. Like, even though we were assuming the woman should be in the kitchen, it was like assuming that the man would get on the grill. You didn't see it. Like, when I was growing up, I've never seen a female grill. I probably didn't see a female grill until I was, I don't know, in my 40s. I've never seen that happen. All my life, my dad has always been the person who grilled. So, yes. Let me see. OG said, I cook, but I ain't a chef. Okay. Let me see. I just got kids, 4 of them. Okay, so figuring out how to feed them was an essential skill. Oh, you had to get it together. Kim said, that's one of the reasons I subscribe, because you run your mouth right. I know. It's ridiculous. Whew. Yeah, and I can't stop. When I be trying to get control over it, it happen anyways. Like, whenever, like, from since forever, y'all, don't let me go on a job interview. It'll be, and I know I'm gonna do it every time. Like, just sit, just chill. I will get in there. They start thinking they gonna ask me some questions. Lord, I've been and looked up the place, found out some history, and they start talking to me, and it'd be a whole takeover, y'all. So it's just ridiculous. I can't never go somewhere and just like stay in my place. My mouth has to run like water. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. So we realized, we talked about the grill, how it's men getting down in the kitchen now, not necessarily just on grills. Let me see. I'm a chatter. Boxes, well, you are too, a real. I don't know what to say about me. Okay, so I'm hoping that we got, how many men we got in here? Put one in the chat. All the men put a 1 in the chat. I want to know how many men we got in here. Put a 1 in the chat, because I want to see how many men we have in the chat. So that, because I want to make sure that y'all gonna be in here to talk on this topic. Although the women, y'all will see, y'all have a place in this tonight too, because everything is not just geared to the men. Like, I'm gonna be asking the women, like, what do you find sexy about whatever about this man who cooked? So y'all wait. I got stuff for y'all too. Okay. So y'all, I'm waiting on the man to put the 1 in the chat. Well, I don't have no men in here. Only females in here. I only got females in here tonight. Let me see. Hey, Brenda Mott. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit the like button. Oh, thank y'all. It looks like y'all been hitting the like button because look, it's 17 likes and 11 people. That works for me. That works for me. That means I'm over 100%. Okay, we got one male in the chat. Oh my God. Oh my. Maybe more men to come in. Maybe more men to come in because we're gonna get started. So tell me if you guys drop in the chat if you agree with this. Men who cook, is it a flex or a fantasy? Do you think that's like a whole flex for a man to be able to cook? Or you just think that's just like a fantasy? Tell me. Let me see. Well, I'm a man tonight, right? One real one, you said you'll be a man. Okay, one real one says she'll take the, she'll go in the category of the man with, bitter mad. Let me see. You think it's a flex? I'm gonna say I think it's a flex. I think that's a whole flex. A man that can come in a relationship and say, or they ain't even got to be in a relationship. A man who can stand on his own and just literally say, I got to go home and cook dinner. Even though I had that my whole life with my dad, still, I guess because so many men afterwards didn't do it, that I probably like missed that. I missed that. You think it's a fantasy? Okay, OG said that's a whole fantasy. That is not no flex. He don't believe in flexing as a man in the kitchen. He think that's a whole fantasy. Okay. Britta Mad said, what kind of cooking? Every man should be able to grill. No, we're talking not the grill because we already said that that's always been the men's place. All males, well, not all males, but you know that you male, female in the kitchen, male on the grill. We know that that's been like tradition, but we're talking about tonight how things have changed from that. Let me see. I cook who need a man. Okay, Ty said I don't need a man. Let's see. I can understand not needing a man, but this is not like solely about anybody needing a man or in a relationship. We're talking about just men who cook. Men who can cook. The men who are cooking for themselves and, like OG said, cooking for their kids. Just in general, men who cook. And then since we got women in here, we want to talk about how attractive that is. Because to some of us, that's kind of attractive. Okay? Let me see. Britta Mine said other types of cooking, I would say a flex. Okay, okay. If it's outside a grill. Let me see what Real said. I don't, let me see. I don't cook. My hubby works and cleans and cooks. Okay, well, real one. So you already got it going on about the cooking. You already been blessed with that. Grant said, go back to the kitchen. Go back to the kitchen, you think so? Ty said, laugh my ass off. No, baby, I'm available. I push up like DoorDash. Oh, okay. Okay. Britta Ma said, I'm proud about my pusheratis. What is that? Tell me what that is. I never even seen that word. Let me see. Asmodeus. Asmodeus? Is that right? I don't need a man laugh my ass off. Don't let your pride make you lonely in the world. It wasn't my pride. I don't have no pride about that. I said I have 3 husbands. And none of the 3 husbands cooked, I said. I've been cooking. I don't have no problem, but I really, truly don't have no problem cooking. I'm just thinking on my 4th marriage, it would be nice if the 4th husband said, you know what? You've been cooking all month. I got dinner tonight. I'm going to cook dinner tonight. So that I don't have no pride about that. I've been cooking for all those 11 years I was married, and I don't mind cooking again. So, nope, that's not me. Okay, let me see. One real one said, what that? Let me see. Darius said, I think I cook better than my ex. And my dad cook better than my mom. I don't want to, I don't want to, but not tripping. I don't want to, but not tripping. Oh, you don't want to cook, but you're not tripping about it. I can't ever say my dad cooked better than my mom. I think my dad cooked more than my mom. Because my father just made sure everything went smooth in our house. Like, I've seen my dad work so many hours a day. And, like, on the weekend, he'll bust down the bathroom. He'll be, he was the master at cleaning, like, tubs out. It'd just be, like, it looked like his brand new sinks. He was always doing, like, hardcore cleaning like that or mopping. He just always did it. But I always see my mom do it. Like, I don't know how either one of them had time to do it because I always seen both of them doing it. So, I don't know. But, yeah, that was my position. That's what I grew up with. Let me see. So yeah, I don't know if I want to say that he cooked better than my mom. It just looked like they just tag teamed. I even asked her one day, Ma, all I saw was y'all cooking. How did y'all get together and see who was going to cook for the day? Because it was so even. And she said, I don't know, whoever went in the kitchen first. So I guess that's what they had. They didn't have any strategic plan, or you cook on the weekend, or you cook on Mondays. She said literally that's how it went down every day. Whoever just stepped in the kitchen, they would be the one who would cook. So yes, let me see. Ty said, relax. How many told you no? What did Ty say? I'm available. Oh, push me like DoorDash. Oh, okay, okay. Britta Matt said, it's uh a Croatian dessert. Okay. Croatian? Wait, Croatian dessert? I never seen that word either. OG said, I don't like anyone cooking for me. I'm very particular eater. Oh, you like to cook your own food. Okay. Let me see. Not you, Gamma. Oh, not me. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. One real one said, no, if my buddy asks me, can I make him a meal? I say yes because, oh, your hubby. I'm sorry. Your hubby. You say yes because he does it all. Yes. So you're willing to help. Okay. All right. We got Ben. Ben said, hi, you're pretty. Thank you, Ben. Everybody, Ben, if you're new to the channel and anybody else who is new to the channel, can you please go ahead and subscribe? I'm working on getting 2,000 subs by December 31st. And y'all can help me out by doing that. By making sure y'all subscribe in this live. Make sure y'all come back to my brain power hours that I do after I come live, where you just come and read a riddle. Tonight I'm having something called Chat Chaos, where it's going to be a lot of conversations about 5 different topics, and you can watch that and comment on that, and do all the things you're doing over here. Like, make sure you subscribe and all that kind of stuff we're gonna do. Okay, let me see. One viewer said, "Me too, OG." Okay, you like to eat your own food too? I literally been Wait, it's literally been an issue in every relationship I've been in, that you want to cook your own food. An issue? I guess I'd be like, okay. Let me see what real one said. I don't eat at people's houses or cookouts. It's weird, but that's just me. One real one, I believe you. If you don't let the folks come to your house and use the bathroom, I believe that you ain't hardly eating at nobody's house. Let me see. Jay said, you don't just have a forehead, you have a 5-star hotel for thoughts. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that. Let me see. Let me see. Asmodeus, I hope I'm saying it right. Asmodeus said, Ty, what you talking about? Laugh out loud. I'm happily married with a daughter. If that's what you are implying, huh? Don't worry, sweetheart. So don't worry about that. All right. Let me see. Kim said, I think a man that can cook is 100. They took time to learn. Yes, I'm sure. And they could have a full-time job and still cook. Yes. That's great in my opinion. I agree, Kim. What River says, sis, I'm dead. Let me see. Britta said, I consider cooking for me like a talent. It is it's a talent for male or female, but I don't know if I could run into a man. Like, I feel like my dad's cooking was a talent, my nephew's cooking was a talent, my son's cooking was a talent. He has so much it would take him forever, but he has so much patience. He was so detailed about the seasoning landing on whatever it was. It was just so fun to watch him cook. I'm like, where'd you get all that from? Just put this stuff together, let's go. Let me see what River said. Right, Kim? Okay, so y'all said half and half. A couple people said a man who cooks is a flex. Well, we only had a couple people voting, but we had one person said it's a flex. No, we had 2 fantasies saying that a man cooking is actually a fantasy and not a flex. That's what we voted in the chat, right? Okay, so it's like, okay, we used to have men just saying, okay, I could cook a hot dog, I could cook some noodles, I could cook some eggs. Remember, like, with men, a lot of the men, not all men, a lot of the men just was in that, it was like, I can get me to still stay alive. I can stay alive until you get in the kitchen and cook, kind of thing. But now these men got these cooking shows, straight up plating that food, looking so enticing, and man, they are really like full blown chefs. Like, okay, I know. Okay, whenever I thought about somebody in the kitchen, this might be kind of sexist, y'all. Whenever I thought about cooking in the kitchen, I thought about a female. But then once I think about it now, whenever I thought about a chef in a restaurant, I always thought male. Now, why is that? If I went to any restaurant, if they would say the chef, I would always assume there had to be a man. But when people talk about like getting in the kitchen, my mind goes to females in the kitchen. Is that because maybe my upbringing? But I wasn't around a lot of chefs as a kid, a young kid. So I don't know why I put that. I don't know why my mind worked like that with that. I don't know. But now, like I said, the men are in these 5-star restaurants, wearing those chef's hats, and are just really cooking up some stuff on a whole different level. These men are cooking these days. They are not playing the radio when it comes to that at all. We know that we used to kind of like think at a time the kitchen was like her space. That's like the male might have a man cave or something like that, but the female, that was like her kitchen. Don't step into her kitchen while she's cooking. Get out of the kitchen. She'll be done. That type of thing. It is not like that no more. These men are taking over these kitchens. They are not playing with us. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see what y'all saying. OG said, I've literally had women cook for me without asking, and I'll just look at them. They get mad. Oh, but I have dietary and religious restrictions. Okay, okay. So I ain't just eating baby old thing. Oh, ain't eating any old thing, you trying to say? Yes. Okay, well, if they know, as long as you tell people, then they don't feel like they're trying to cook for you and then you waste the food or something like that. So as long as they know, I wouldn't have no problem with it. I'd be like, okay, can you cook for me too while you cooking? Like, since you're doing it anyways, can you do all the cooking? That's what I'd be saying. Hey, Tony Yo Man. Tony Yo Man said, I love cooking. Tony Yo Man got a mukbang channel over there, y'all. Y'all got to go over there and check him out. So it is really, really fun to watch him eat. Like, it's different. It's not like mukbangs in a camera. He be sitting up there eating, and he always have 2 effing peppers all the time. He gonna have the 2 effing peppers, and he gonna have a glass that's about this tall, and it's gonna be full of some kind of liquor or beer or something like that. I ain't never seen nothing different from liquor or beer. So you got to tell me, Tony, if you ever do anything other than that. Filled with ice, and it's weird because I think he said he like Coke 45, but he has all these different beers and drinks. It's like every day. I don't know if I probably did see him drink something more than once, but it's like, I don't know, he drinks something different every day. So that's what he be on. So he is so cool. He's so swagged out. So y'all got to go over there and check him out. Okay, let me see. OG said, I've literally had women cook for me without... Okay, I got that. Okay, hold on. Restrictions. Okay, I got that. Let me see. Okay, I got it. Man here. Professional cook. Wait, Asmodeus, are you a male? I'm sorry. Are you a male? Man here. Okay. Asmodeus, I think, is a male. Okay, professional cook. And I love cooking at home for the wife and kids. That is so nice. You are a blessing to that family. Do you hear me? You are a blessing to your family. You are. Let me see. Tony Man said, I love cooking. Yes, what Real was said, I like to bake out of the box. I am not a baker, y'all. I don't care how much I cook. Like, I can bake something, like you said, like out of a box. I've tried make like homemade cookies, homemade cakes. It probably wasn't the worst, but it didn't taste like my Aunt Nancy stuff. And I'm looking like, I just don't feel like I have a baker's thumb. I don't. Like, my mother can quick put together a peach pie, peach cobbler, banana pudding. Ooh. Oh, that banana pudding sound good. Banana pudding, all of that stuff. My dad used to always make chocolate cakes. He would always make the craziest rectangular shaped cakes in a pan. I don't know why he always got that flat rectangle shaped pan, but my dad cooked cakes. I do not have a baker's thumb at all. And I've tried. Maybe I'll try again. I got the mixer. I'm thinking, okay, it's still the mixer. No, it's still a baker's thumb, but I don't have one. Let me see. Kim said, bet your wife and kid appreciate you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Asmodeus, I know that they do. Let me see. OG said, I think being a chef became cool when women started giving a chef the groupie energy. Oh, yes, because y'all go on TikTok. They have them men over there, first of all, looking like models. And all they do is have those lives running, and they just be cooking and running their mouth. So you're right about that, OG. Once they got sexualized, basically, some of them don't have no shirt on, or they might have a shirt on, but they constantly licking their lips, all this stuff. So I think once it became sexualized, it became more popular. I agree with that. Let me see. Britta Bond said men typically are more competitive. So I think that's why men that do cook tend to cook well. I can see something like that. Now, do y'all think I just when you said that made me think about? Do you think the cooking shows was impacted by that? Because you notice when those cooking shows came out, the men came hard. A lot of those cooking shows are like the host is a male, and a lot of the people who come in to cook, they are men. Y'all think that had anything to do with it? Let me see. Darius said, I agree with you. Again, when I expected the kitchen to be her space, but I grew up mama seasoning. I grew up mama seasoning and me barbecuing. Okay, you grew up like that with your mother doing the seasoning in the kitchen, and then you just get out on the grill and do the yeah. Basically, my dad was seasoning, but when he was out there, I remember him coming in like letting my mother know, okay, now you can give me the chicken. She'll be in the kitchen seasoning the chicken. So yeah. Oh, Copy Fishmeal, how have you been doing? Good to see you over here. Copy Fishmeal said, I love cooking. My spouse has salad. What is that? Uh hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can't see. Sally. Okay, whatever it is she has, is a gluten intolerant. I never heard of that. Celiacs, I think it is. It's a That's what the name of that is when people have that gluten that they need to have that gluten free, so they have a gluten intolerance. Okay. So we have to cook every night. Okay. Andrew took his comment. There he said, "Oh, I'm not that guy. Don't I love cooking just like my people around me happy." Yes. Okay. Yeah, like barbecues are like that. Like I never thought about when I saw the men on the grill, especially back in the day, it wasn't like they was getting in the kitchen. It's not like that they was like saying, yes, I'm the number one cook. It's just that brought like a community, your family together, and you always have a good time with a barbecue. That brings about a good time. It's like a whole different energy. You say you're cooking something for dinner, it's one energy. But you say you're going out to grill, that's a whole different energy. That's a whole different energy. Let me see. Well, it's 10:30 here in Boston. It was really cool meeting you. Definitely got my like, sub, and as a follower. Yes, come back, come back, come back. Good night, and God bless you in this chat. Thank you. Thanks so much, Asmodeus. Good to have you in here. Let me see. Barryman said, good night, God bless you. Be safe. Yes. Good night, 420 blessings. One real one said, OG said exactly. The economics of being a chef changed. Yes. Once you could get famous and rich, yep. By doing it, the whole game changed up. But that ain't a love. But that ain't a love for cooking. Or okay, OG, how do you not know that these men did have a love for cooking, and then the platforms gave them a place to like display that and like share that with the world? Because all the men, not all, of course, I don't never like to say all, but a lot of the men I see cooking on TV, they seem like they enjoy it. They seem like they enjoy it. Kim said, God bless you too. Asmo. Asmo, I hope I can call him Asmo because I'm Asmo. I don't want to say it wrong. So maybe he'll let me call him Asmo. Good night. Okay, OG said, for real, barbecuing ain't the same as grilling. What's the difference, OG? Tell me what the difference is and what you think the difference is. Let me see. Brenner Man said, cooking as a profession has been made male dominated. Yes. Yes. And then, like I said, these platforms came on here. That was such an opportunity because I do remember like when my kids were really young, we used to go to these men who cook. Oh, that's the name of it. Yeah. It was an event that they had every year in Milwaukee, Wisconsin called Men Who Cook. The men who could cook, they would pick a chili, it might be their wings, whatever it is they feel like they specialize in, they would get together. And that's like back in the 90s and 2000s. So it's been men out there cooking. It just, I think the platforms give them somewhere to kind of like show people what they've been doing in the kitchen. That's what I think. Let me see. OG said, of course they enjoy it. Better yet, they enjoy what it brings. OG, I think the men enjoy the cooking. Just like if the females are in the kitchen, it's going to be some that want to have a cooking channel, get the money, but a lot of them enjoy cooking. So, OG, some of the men do enjoy what they're doing. And like any other job, how people can have a passion for teaching, they'll teach to get paid, or they will like the job of teaching and they will teach just to get paid. Let me see. Hey, shake 'em up. Shake him up, baby. Here she said, hey, get my in chat. I'm cooking and listening. Okay, shake him up. Let me see. Shake him up has a husband who cooks for her, so she would vote on the side of she got it made with that. Let me see. Kim said, with my grandparents' grill, we have some. Let me see. We have some stuff that is barbecued and some stuff is not so. Okay. Let me see. Darius said, what, Brennerman? What about him saying that cooking as a profession has been male dominated? Yes. Well, okay, let me not say that. I don't know if it's been male dominated. I know I see plenty men, and there's nothing making me think that there's more female over the male. I don't know. Could Google give me those statistics? I don't think if there's nothing that's so personal in some households. I don't know. But I see a lot more men. I see a lot more men. Let me see. I definitely think my dad loves cooking more than my mom. Yeah, my dad had a passion for cooking. Like, he wouldn't even have to be cooking nothing. He'd just be in there, and his whole thing was cooking and then watching us eat. And I thought that was the weirdest thing. I didn't even realize he was doing that until I got grown. And once I got grown, I used to get so irritated. Like, Daddy, why can't you eat with us? I'm going to eat later. And then after everybody ate, he'll say, tell your mama to go fix my plate. And I'm looking like he did that so much of my life. So much of my life, and I never could understand why he does that. And it's so weird because my third husband did the same thing. If we had any events at our house where I cooked and invited guests, he would never eat. And then when everybody was gone, he would want to eat. He had that same characteristic as my dad. And that was so weird. I'm like, why do y'all think that's cute? That's not cute. Why do y'all want to wait until everybody's done and then now you want to step in? Sometimes they would just wait till everybody left the house and then they would eat. It was the weirdest thing. Let me see. OG said men are more reward driven. That's why men typically aren't in those passion professions like teaching and nursing. Okay. Brenda Miles said competition can come from passion. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that. Darius said, maybe what you see on the internet, but in real life, you see real. I see a lot of men in real life. Like I told y'all, I'm surrounded by men who cook. I'm surrounded by men who cook. So, yes. Okay, let me see. So, let me see. So, okay, y'all want to drop in the chat what y'all think changed things? Oh, hold on. I think we already kind of talked about that because y'all made a good point by saying that these platforms and men being able to be highlighted for whatever reason they're highlighted more for cooking now would be the reason why they're change and seeing so many men come out and, come out cooking, showing their talents. Okay, so we talked about that. Okay, so, well, I think we talked about that up in there. Y'all brought up a lot of these notes that I had. I have notes, but y'all brought up a lot of them on your own, which is good. Let's see. Okay, so tell me what y'all think about that. Do you think cooking is still considered a skill or something every grown man should know how to do? Or do you think like it's just every grown man just need to learn how to do it? Or do you think it's separate from having like a whole skill? Tell me what y'all think in the chat. I want to see what y'all thinking. Is it because I think it is a talent. I think it's a talent. I would think that. And I think it's different than what it used to be. So I think that it's actually a skill. Just like in females, if they know how to cook, that's a skill. It just maybe sometimes at some point it was unappreciated a little bit. But it's still a skill. Let me see what Darius said. No, let me see. OG said, grilling, high direct heat. Okay, grilling is high direct heat. Barbecuing is low and slow. Okay, I can see that. I can see that barbecuing is low and slow. And trying to infuse the meat with the flavor of the wood. Thanks for that, OG. Y'all see that? Grilling means you got something at a high heat. Like when you try to like grill a steak and it's like high heat, you got to put on it like a flame, cook it over like a flame. And if you barbecuing, that's if it's like slow, like a brisket or something like that. And then like what you like shred it or whatever, or like maybe if y'all eat pork or something like that, and maybe putting barbecue sauce on it. Okay, I got it. Thank you, OG. Darius said people are single nowadays, so we have to cook for ourselves. So that could be a reason why. Where men, it was a time where men were more purposeful about, oh no, I'm sorry, they purposely had relationships that they depended on women to like play that role. But now men are becoming so domesticated that they are picking up areas where it was traditionally like more female, and they are doing those things. And so that's what Darius is saying, that now at this point men don't have to feel like they depend on women, they're doing it themselves, so they ain't got to depend on that. And that's they transferring them roles where I ain't got to be having nobody just for that, like worrying with y'all. I can cook myself. I ain't got to be doing all that. Let me see. Kim said, you say skill. Okay, I say skill too, Kim. Marjorie said, men. Marjorie, are you subscribed? Tell me if you subscribe. Marjorie said, men should know how to cook to take care of themselves. Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that. And somewhere down the line, all the men in my life, somebody, I know my grandmother, they always talked about her being a big cook for my dad. My son always watched me cook. My nephews always watch my dad and me cook. So like, yes, my sister is not. She not getting no kitchen. Like literally, if y'all go over to her channel, Be Well and Beyond, she cooked guacamole for the first time today. Like we literally tried to help her in the chat and everything. She went live on her channel, first time ever cooking guacamole. And my sister is, hold on, my sister is 63 years old. Okay, let me see. Oh, Shake 'em Up, why did you hide your comment, girl? Shake 'em Up said, I think gender roles have become less defined. Yes. So it makes it easier for men to do what they like. Exactly. And that stands for women. That goes for women too. Because we're a lot of times the male was the one to go out and work and the women were domesticated at home. Those roles are changing where they are going out to work as well. So they are like sharing the responsibilities in those gender roles. I think so too. Shake them up. Let me see. To 1,000 says still here listening. Marjorie 100 to 1,000 says she get what you're saying. Ed B said, are you Jewish? No, I'm not, Ed B. Let me see. Marjorie said, yes, I'm subscribed. Yes, Marjorie. 1,000 said, hey, Shake. Hey, Shake. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so do y'all agree with this? I mean, I know the men probably are not going to answer. But do you think that people find men who cook more attractive? Like for their like confidence, does it seem like they display like a confidence, creativity, or just like the smell of good food and them being around? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all find men more attractive who cook than women? That's for y'all to answer. Let me see what y'all about to say about this. Let me see what y'all about to say about this. Let me see. Shake 'em Up said, yes, because cooking doesn't bring me joy at all. I only do it because I have to. Well, you got to know what your strong points. I'm sure it's something else in your household that you do well. So I can see it. Hey, partner. Shake said to you, 1,000. Let me see. Margie said, yes. Let me see. Hold on. T1000 said, yes. Y'all thinking this is more attractive? I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. Brand, can I call you Brand? Tell me if I can call you Brand. I'm gonna keep trying to pronounce it. If you say no, tell me if I could call you Brand. No woman is attracted to me, cook it or not. What? What? Let me see. Shake 'em Up said, my husband bringing me a plate he cooked is very sexy, right? I ain't had nothing to do with it before. What? When my second husband used to bring me that French toast like that, I was just like, so I get that. Let me see. Via said, pineal gland. V. I know that was important for you to put in there for whatever reason. I'm assuming that you're under 18 or under 8 or something like that. YouTube is not even showing on here. I can see it. Right there. But y'all can't see it. So it's unnecessary. Especially, okay, y'all, see, this is the reason why the random night chat be so different. I'd be willing to, like, maybe get down with the pineal gland and all that kind of stuff. But, let me show it so y'all can see it. I would be able to get down with that. But the fact that when I be on a topic, that be throwing me off. Because I'm just trying to talk about men who cook. I ain't trying to, like, get down with the trolls. So that'd be kind of irritating for me. So, what is it? Darius said, oh, and he came back and said, so now you want, let me just go on and let you go, child. Because you want to keep saying, Pino, you think it's cute. Okay. Okay, let me see. Um, okay, Darius said, I'd rather cook for myself for a minute I'd rather cook for myself for a minute, but that's not what I want to do. Okay, you saying like you're in a position right now in life where you might have to cook a little bit for yourself, but you ain't like saying that's nothing you want to do permanently. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Let me see. I removed it. I didn't block you. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Kim said, oh, Brendan. I can say Brendan, but I'm not gonna, I'll probably remember that. The Dan. I'm gonna remember the brand, but Brendan. Okay. I'll try to remember Brendan. If not, I'll just say Brendamide. I'll keep saying that because that's making me remember two names and my brain don't work sometimes. Let me see. Kim said, makes no difference to me. It's nice if your man can cook, but if he can't, then he can't. Yes, that's just my opinion. Yes. Yes, they just like you can't hold. I never held that against nobody. Like it's like if you don't cook, you just don't cook. I'll just do the cooking. But I'm just looking like everybody else they are so lucky with that. I'm just saying, man, on the next fourth time around, can they just be willing to go in the kitchen like once a month? That's not. I don't think that's asking too much. I don't think that's asking too much. This is gonna be one of my one of the things I'm looking for. If they can't do it, they can't do it. But I'm gonna look for somebody who's willing to compromise, even if they learn to cook and try it. Once a month is not bad. That is not bad. So, do y'all think that y'all would date someone who cannot cook, male or female? If you're a male, would you date partner, your partner, period? Would you date someone if that partner did not cook? Would you date them? If they just flat out said they do not cook, would you be able to still date them? Let me see what y'all said. Darius said, I'd rather pay for what I can afford not to do. Okay. Okay. Darius said it's a no. If the person cannot cook, it ain't a go. It ain't a go. Dang. So Darius, you would judge the person. What if they were everything else you needed, everything else you wanted in a person, but they never just stopped to learn how to cook, or they just didn't feel like they could? You would just say no. Okay. Britta might say yes. He would still date somebody. He ain't gonna be like Darius. Darius, huh? You wouldn't just y'all know I drink Alka-Seltzer like soda. You wouldn't just simply just tell them to go and like have some cooking classes. Like gosh, Darius, don't be so harsh. Let me see. Hey, Tashana High's Tricker Wife, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. If y'all are not subscribed over here, go ahead and subscribe now. Now is the time to do it, y'all, okay? If y'all look at people with a screen like Shake 'em Up and T1000, who else we have in here? And Kim, and I think that's all of the members who came through here tonight. If y'all would go ahead and consider becoming a member to the channel like they do. What they do is so precious because, and Shake 'em Up is in here too. They are so precious because they have decided to have this like list of bills for their house, however they do it. And it's like rent or mortgage, gas, electric, food, insurance, all these things. At the bottom of the list is It's Grandma's World. And they actually contribute $4.99 per month to hold their memberships to support the channel. Or they decide to be a gold member, which is $6.99 per month. And that's so nice, I think, that they would decide to do that. So y'all gotta try to think about doing that over here. Okay, let me see. Y'all said no. Shake 'em Up said you can take a cooking class as a date. Darius, you can't have the person take a cooking class. What if they was willing to learn, Darius? Tell me that. Tell me that. Darius said, I'm triple no on this. Oh, he ain't playing. He doubling down. Look at Shake 'em Up. Shake 'em Up said, hey, hold on. Let me tell you how long I've been in this thing. Shake 'em Up has been a member to this channel for 21 months. That means for 21 months, I held a place on her budget. I held a place on her budget, y'all. Do y'all know that's on the like same level as like Netflix, all them different Paramount, all those different apps? That is like major. That's major. T1000 came right behind it. It was like, hold on. But I came in. I might not be a gold, but I'm a silver. I'm a member. We in this thing together for 19 months. 19 months. Man, I appreciate this. Shake upset. Period. Period. Thank y'all so much for being members to the channel. I appreciate y'all so much. Especially y'all been long time members. Long time members. I appreciate y'all. Okay, let me see. Tashana Hines, thank you for that $1 super sticker. I get the sticker, and I gotta remember the chat is words. The sticker is not. Thank you so much for the $1 super sticker. Let me like it. I'm gonna heart it and y'all like it for me, okay? Thank you so much. I'ma love it. Y'all like it, okay? Thanks so much. Make sure y'all do your finger work. While I'm running my mouth, I need y'all to run your fingers. Don't forget to like the live, subscribe if you have not, and don't forget to come back after the live and hype it up when the live is over. Don't forget that. Make sure y'all view some of my other content. Y'all remember that the gift box is in the lower right hand of the screen, that little present gift box. If you want to send a gift, you can. And you can send a super chat or super sticker the same way Tashana Hines Trucker Wife did, if you want to support the channel in that way. Okay, let me see. Okay, so this is for the fellas. This question is for the fellas. So y'all ready? Fellas, y'all got to be honest with this. Are you cooking when you're in a relationship? Are you cooking to eat, or are you cooking to impress? I think the man in this channel is probably going to say, I'm cooking to eat. That's what I think. They don't sound like they in here trying to impress nobody. So y'all let me know. When y'all cook, do y'all cook to impress or just to eat? Just to be able to eat something? Okay. Brenneman said he cooks to impress. He not just around this thing mediocre, just getting it done because he have to. He cooks to impress. Okay, man, y'all drop in there. What y'all do? Are y'all trying to impress somebody, or y'all just trying to get something to eat? What y'all doing? And the next question I had while y'all answering that is, if y'all think this is for the women to answer too. Do y'all think that men get more praise for cooking? Thank you, Big Cap. Look at Big Cap came in here with that heart. Hey, Big Cap, how you doing? Big Cap, I have not got no notifications from you over there. So let me know if you've been on. So, do y'all think men get more praise for cooking? Like, do we highlight them? I ain't gonna lie, I do highlight them. If I see a man cooking, I'm like, he cook. Oh my God. I do think like that. So I do probably, and if I hear about somebody's husband, like when y'all tell me about your husband's cook, I'm like, oh my God, y'all are so lucky. And I never stop to think like, okay, so when the man said my wife cooks, I never really, even though I'm happy for him and that's a good thing, my mind and my traditional thoughts, I'm thinking, oh, that's good. She's doing her job. Instead of thinking like, oh my God, you're so lucky. Oh, okay, so the question was, do men get more praise? Let me see what y'all said. Let me get the phone. Do they get more praise? T1000 said yes. Darius gonna say hell no. Darius just trying to be something in the chat. Yes, they do, right? T1000 check up say yes because it's not the standard. Yes. Brenneman said not really. Okay, Brenneman might be saying like personal praise. Are you talking about like in your personal life, Brenneman? Or do you mean, I'm talking about like society? Does society as a whole, get kind of geeked up if they see a man doing it versus a female? So like we talking about like in social spaces, like, like overall in the world, the way they perceive, not the whole entire world, not literally, but how we see people perceive that nowadays. Big Cap said, I sent one out this morning. I'll run one in the morning. Okay, what time? Tell me what time you be over there. Because maybe I missed it at the time. That's probably what's happening, if it's always in the morning. Let me see. Darius said, damn, maybe I should say not really. What? Let me see. Brenneman said, in that case, I would say men are praised. In that case, I would say men are praised. Okay. Yeah, I think they are. It seems like people are highlighting them more. and having more respect for their cooking. Like, it used to be like, oh, he cooked something to eat. But now they're like, he really prepared something in the kitchen kind of like thing now. Y'all elevating with this cooking. Darius gonna get it together. His next relationship, he practices, and he gonna fool his own self and go wake up one day, watch y'all, and tell her, you know what, I got it. Darius, I got faith in you. I think you're gonna do it. Let me see. Hi, Rick Ward. Rick Ward, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the live. Drop down in the comment and let us know what you're thinking about the subject at hand. Big Cam said I stopped. At 8:15. That's probably why I've been missing it then. Okay, I see. Okay, so I gotta, okay, that's a different time. Okay, but I'll see about it. I'll see about it if I'm available at that time, Big Cam. Darius said, women do not, what? Women do not like, hear me. Women don't like to hear you honest? Yes, we do. Why you say that? We love when you're honest. We love when you're honest. You think you're the only one in here being honest, Darius? Tell me. Tell me, okay. So in y'all's household, a lot of people have already answered already. But now y'all can drop together and tell me, in your household, whose kitchen is it? Is it the whose role? Which role do you play in the kitchen? Who has the kitchen? Who runs the kitchen in your household? You or your partner? You or your partner? Who runs the house? Who runs the kitchen in your household? Let me see. Rick Ward said, love you, beautiful. Thank you, Rick Ward. Rick Ward, make sure you come to the live. You're already in the live. You did step 1 already. You're already on top of yourself. Now, all you got to do is like, subscribe, and when you subscribe, put the notification bell on, and that will send you a notification when I'm live. You can come over here and chat with us again, or you can go check out my other content, get in the comments, look at the content, and leave a comment, and I will respond to every content. There has never been a comment on my page out of thousands of comments that I have never responded to with a reaction or a comment. Not one. It's not one out there. So, yes, make sure you drop in there. Let's see. My dad usually cooks. Okay. Big Cam said I do afternoon rooms. Okay, good. Tuesday through Thursday around. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's a good time. 5 and 9. And sometimes late into the night. Okay, those are good times. Kim said, my man is the one, but if I'm cooking something, his ass better stay awake from what I'm cooking. Right. He can't fall asleep on you. Let me see. So, do y'all think in a lot of households that people are still using the term like if the men are cooking in the household, are they using terms like he's helping out? Like, instead of using just saying like he's just doing his part. Like, they're like literally saying he's helping out. They like kind of deflect on the talent that he has, and showing up in a way to not have one person doing all the cooking or taking over the responsibility for cooking. Do you think people still beyond that oh, excuse me, people still beyond that want to say that they're just helping out? Tell me that. Let me see. Hey Adam, thanks for coming in. Big Cap said I cook most times in my house, but I will grill most days when time permits. Okay, and that's helping out. Grilling is helping out. Like, I don't eat meat, but I prefer grilled food. Like, I eat fish and seafood. I'm pescatarian. So I eat fish and seafood. I love if my fish can get on the grill, if my seafood can get on the grill, if the potatoes can get on the grill, the cauliflower, I don't care what it is. Like, whatever, the salmon, my salmon on that grill is so good. But however, whatever I do eat, I love it on the grill. The grill, even when I ate meat, I prefer all my meat to be grilled over anything else. I love grilled food. Let me see. I think women cook way better than men, but they hate criticism. I keep kitchens and bathrooms for whatever she wants. Oh. Let me see. I think Darius is telling the truth about that. I think women just assume men should like what they cook. And if they don't like it, they take it as a dagger, you know, whatever. And I think that if they do take it like that, they shouldn't take it like that because so many people cook differently. And he could be used to a yellow potato salad versus a white potato salad. He could be used to spaghetti mixed together and not sauce on top. So it's not a dagger at you. It's just that you could possibly have grown up in different ways in different households that cook things differently. Like one person might have a sweet potato salad, the other one won't use sugar at all, so it's different. So we shouldn't take that as a dagger. You're right about that, Darius. You're right about that. I think women get offended and men say that. I really do think that. Let me see. Uh, okay, so this was a good point. The fact that since cooking teaches patience and creativity, do you think more men should learn it as a self-care? So while cooking, you're learning patience, like, you know, for things to come together. And you learn a creativity on ways you can cook, how you can mix things together, different seasoning, like all these different things. So like cooking is like deeper sometimes. That's one thing you throw something together, but when you really try to prepare something, like all those things are in it. So for men, do you think that for the men who don't cook, this is something they could do more of for self-care? Like the things, like with those different things that they could, like we talked about the creativity and all that kind of stuff, that they will be able to learn that patience and all of that? Y'all let me know that. Let me see. Darius said, okay, I got that. Darius said, if I potato salad ain't yellow, it's poison. See? But then you can get with somebody else that has the best potato salad, the whole family, and they all eat white potato salad, and they would think that's like normal and the best. You got to give people grace. You gotta say, you know what? I'm used to my potato salad being yellow. When you make potato salad, even if you make your white, I gotta have like a little mustard in my, you know, whatever. All you gotta do is voice that, and they might be able to just make that adjustment. But they probably literally just doing what they grew up doing in their households. I bet you. Shake him up said, I heard that there. You want no white potato salad either? Shake him up. Oh my gosh. Um. Oh, okay. Do y'all think that cooking is a way that men can show love? Y'all think that's some kind of love language where he says that I'm going to cook the dinner for my family or for my wife or my girlfriend? Do you think that's like a love language? Do you think that's him just trying to get you fed because you got to eat? Or do you think like that shows that he cares for you, that he loves you? Tell me what y'all think about that, women. I would take it as he do. I would think, of course, they could just be cooking to be cooking. I'm not saying that won't exist. But every time my deceased husband brought me those French fries, those homemade French fries he used to make, I used to be thinking like, he would always surprise me with it. He would never tell me when, and he would just go in the kitchen. All I know is that he'd be bringing me some French fries, surprise me with it. So I think so. You think so too? 1,000? Yes. Britta Ma say yes. And shake him up. Say absolutely. Okay, y'all agree with that. Y'all agree with that. Okay. Um, okay, so the men in the chat who say that they cook, y'all in here, a lot of y'all said y'all cook. OG Darius, Brennemont, I so left, but he did. It's men in here saying that they cook. So if y'all been cooking, what is the master dish? What is the dish that you cook the best? Now y'all say that y'all cook. What is the dish that y'all cook the best? Wait, let me see what Darius said. Darius said, I like you enough to feed you. Okay, so he said it don't mean nothing about no love. I just like you enough to make sure you ain't no tied in to nothing else. Ain't no other language going on. Nothing but knowing you hungry and I'm gonna feed you. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. So I'm waiting on the men. Don't y'all put nothing in here like no cereal, nothing like that. What is the your signature dish? What is your signature dish that people always ask you for? You cook the best. What is it? Oh, the pushradas. Pusheradas. Is that right? Pusheradas? Pusheradas, I bet you. Oh, that's your favorite dish. What is a push? That's making me want to look it up. Let me see. Pusheradas. I want to at least see how it look. Y'all know what that is? Have y'all heard of that before? Tell me if y'all heard of it. Let me see. I want to see how they look. Pusheradas. Let's see what it's made of. Let me see. Push. Aradas. He said, don't read too much into it, right? Like, okay, that's it. Stop staring. Don't think nothing else. Let me see. It's like a fritter. Oh, with fruit and nuts. Okay, okay. Yes, a traditional Croatian, like you said, Christmas pastry. Assembly, bite-sized fried dough nuggets or fritters, yes, with chopped fruit and spices. They're similar to donut holes and are typically covered in a powdered sugar or almond glaze. Okay, okay. So that's what you're baking. You got a baker stub. Let me see. Nuttin curry. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else? Darius, you said you cooked. What is your signature dish? Do you have something that you just love every time you cook it? Drop it in the chat. Y'all, man, look at Kenneth. Kenneth, what is nuttin curry? What is that? Tell me what that is. Is that a dish? Is that a dish? So overall, like if y'all took a poll, what would y'all say? Who would y'all say overall cooks better? If you want to say that, because I don't even want to pick one, men or female, males or females, men or women. Which one y'all want? I want to say that at this point, at a certain time in my life, I probably would have said men, but I mean women. But now I'm the men are stepping up to the plate. It's at least tied, if not better. Darius said, grits. I wasn't gonna answer because it's grits, but maybe but I may be amazing. Yeah, I love me some grits. Like if you have master grits, Darius, like I'm not gonna say I don't like my grits, but they don't turn out the way I want them. Like I don't know if y'all have a First Watch where y'all live. I love First Watch grits. I don't know how. Maybe I need to look up the copycat recipe for First Watch. That's what I'm gonna look up. Let me write that down. Because that might help me. Let me see. Copycat recipe for First Watch grits. Okay, because my daddy used to make the best grits. My mother makes some really good grits. So good. But I'm like, either I boil, and I never have them, y'all. I literally have cooked grits maybe 3 times in my life. Because every time I cook them, they are nothing like my mother and father. So I don't keep practicing. It's like either I didn't cook them enough or I cooked them and now they taste like paste or whatever. I don't know how my mother and father flavored them just right and all they used to use is salt and pepper. I don't understand what is going on, but I cannot do a good grit. So Darius, you are lucky. You are lucky to be able to do a grit. They are hard. Grit and gravy. They grits and gravy get me every time. Man, let me see. Britterman said he believes that men cook better. Okay, okay. Shake Bub said, are they creamy, Darius? Yeah, like what are they, Darius? Don't look it up. Take my recipe. Give it to me right now, Darius. Give me the recipe like right now. Or do me, well, I wish you would go into, well, I could screenshot it. I was about to say go into one of my comments and put it in there. Okay. 3 times how you black. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I try and I waste so many. Like I'm like, okay, I make them, and then it's like they start, and then all that keep bubbling, be popping everywhere. It's just like it just be not right every time. And I love like biscuits and grits and eggs. Man, that is so good. That's making me want something so bad. Y'all know what? I'm probably going to be coming live tomorrow from First Watch. I'm probably, now if I go to sleep and forget about it, then I won't. But if I keep this on my mind about them grits, now I gotta have them, I'm probably gonna be going live at First Watch. Darius started this. That sounds so good. I could really I need to ask my mother to cook. My mother makes some good grits. Oh, that'd be so good. But then if I go to First Watch, they got the waffle there. That's real good too. Let me see. Yes, Darius put it. Oh, I hope Darius said he probably type it in the chat to let me know. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so okay. So okay, the first question, I was gonna type it in here as a poll. Let me see. but it's going to take me forever to type when I can just ask y'all. I'm not going to type because I got to probably do some typing after this live, y'all. I'm inviting y'all to come back for a little bit after this live if y'all up and just messing around to go in, read my questions, or it's called Chat Chaos, to like get us to like talk and engage in the chat. So I want y'all to go ahead and we're going to talk in the chat. Go over there and engage with me over there after this video. It's going to be called Chat Chaos. So if y'all can, y'all do that for me. Until then, y'all like the live, subscribe and do all the things, okay? Okay, so let me see. Let me see what thoughts are laughing. Okay, the first poll is, who does more cooking in your household? Oh, I think we kind of answered that one. But it was like, who does more cooking in your household, the man, the woman, or DoorDash? But I think we kind of like, we see the men over here cooking because they have to if they don't have a man there. Then we have all these men who have stepped up and they're cooking in the household with their wives. So we pretty much know. Then we have the females in the chat who are blessed to have a man who are over there cooking for them. Kim, one real one, shake them up. Just lucky. Okay. Just blessed. Just blessed. Okay. The number 2 was, which is sexier, a man who cooks or a man who cleans? Which one is sexier, a man who cooks or a man who cleans? Man. What y'all think? I'm gonna see what y'all say. Darius said, how you, okay, how you don't know how to make gravy of chicken, what? And flour? I don't eat chicken. I don't eat chicken. I don't eat meat. So I don't need no flour for it. And it's not a lot of stuff that I eat that need flour. Like flour is like some other pork chops, some other chicken, like that kind of stuff. Or like over meatloaf, but I like red sauce over gravy on the meatloaf. And I don't eat meat, so if I eat a meatloaf, it's going to be made out of impossible meat. No, so I don't need a gravy. Let me see. Britta said, I'm going to bed. Good night. Britta, come back later. Tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow, so make sure you come back, okay? God be with you all and be safe. Thank you. To 1,000 said both. I know that's right. Both will be real. Huh. Now, that's wishing on a star right there. But I'm telling you, my dad did cook and clean all the time, so they out there. But I don't know which one I would pick. I'm going with T1000. I'm doing a big both. Let me see. Darius said cleans. Darius said he thinks it's more sexier for a man to clean. Because y'all know he's so against the cooking. So he trying to opt out for the next best thing. Shake 'em up said, same partner. Both. Okay, both. Kim said, we greedy, y'all. Okay, Shake T1000, we greedy. We looking like, nah, both of them. Both of them. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, who do y'all think seasons better? Who do y'all think seasons food better? Men or women? Do you think the women really get down with it or the men? I'm going to have to say men. And the reason why, like I said, my mother and father both did a lot with salt and pepper. Onions, bell peppers. Like, that was, like, most of the season. I don't remember all these curries and all this kind of stuff in our cabinet. Beyond the gumbo, some kind of gumbo file stuff she used to be called gumbo file to make gumbo. I remember that. But all of that other stuff that's out, and, you know, the Laurie season, everything. Other than that, I don't remember a lot of old seasons like that. But I don't know, but they made it taste so good. They made it taste really good. It still worked out. So both of them seasoned. My father probably was a heavier seasoning. Them fried eggs, they be black before you get done with them. But they used to be so good though. So let me see. Derry said clean, same, both. Kim said, okay. 2,000 laughing. Kim said, I say men, but it can depend on what it is. Gumbo file. Filet? What is filet? Oh, filet. That's right, filet. It's called filet. I thought it was file. I think I thought it was file for a lot of years, and I heard my mother say filet. You're right. Sorry, Big Swagger. Thanks for coming in here. Make sure you correct me when you hear me saying something crazy. Yes, filet. Gumbo filet. That's what it was. I never cooked. I think I did cook. I cooked gumbo one time. And I couldn't believe, nephew. I probably still have that picture. I'm going to look and see if I still have that picture of that gumbo, y'all. I took that picture of that gumbo. That gumbo was so good. I couldn't believe that I did it. I cannot believe that I did it. My nephew was like, this is so good. And that was the one and only time that I cooked it. That was like over 10 years ago. Was it over like, yeah, it was around 10 years ago that I made that gumbo, but it turned out so good. That was back when I ate meat. So I had all the sausage, all of the chicken, all of the stuff, and it was so good. But my mother loves cooking gumbo. She is like the queen of gumbo. The people in our family go to her for the gumbo. Every boyfriend I had wanted to come back after we were way done for the gumbo. They looking like we good, but I need your mama's gumbo. So yes, my mother is a queen of gumbo. I think she made some like last week or a couple of weeks ago. My mother is the gumbo queen. She is. Let me see. Darius said, my cleaning is yard work. Yes. And my dad food was always better when he cooked, but it was seldom. Okay, so your dad's food was better. These men be knowing how to cook, y'all. We just haven't allowed them to get into position. They be knowing how to cook. You love to cook too, Mick? Look at these men. I knew that y'all was gonna be in. Do y'all see how T1000 shake them up? Kim, do y'all see how these men, I don't know if one real one's still here, these men be holding down these night chats. That's why I was like, I'm coming later because they be holding this chat down. They be coming up in this thing. Okay. What's sexier? A man with an apron on or a shirt off while cooking? Would you rather see him with an apron on or a shirt off while cooking? Which one would be sexier? Which one? Let me see what y'all gonna say. I'm gonna say the apron. I think the aprons be looking cute. I'm gonna say apron. And then I might start getting like kind of having anxiety with the shirt off. Because what if you got hair on your chest and then you cooking around the food? So I'm gonna say apron. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. I made fried cabbage today. Ooh, make that sound good. Ooh, that's making me think I want some Jamaican food. They be having a jerk salmon and the fried cabbage and then the beans and rice. That sound good too. That sound good too. Let me see what y'all saying. I noticed that's what's up. Probably shirt off with the apron on. Yeah. Kim, I can do that. That sounds like a good combination. The shirt off but with the apron covering up any kind of chest hairs. That's it right there, Kim. You got that one. Smokey said, you got a cooking channel? Let me see about Smokey. Hold on, Smokey. Let me go to your channel. Let me see. Smokey has a cooking channel. First, let me subscribe to you. Make sure you subscribe, Smokey. I'm about to subscribe to you. Let me turn the notification bells on because I do the same thing with anybody who comes in with a channel. I'm putting turning the notification bell on. I'm going to your shorts. I'm about to kind of like look at one so I can like it, so it can go in my history. So when I get off of here, I'll be able to look at my history and go check out the rest of the channel. Okay, so yes, you got your cooking channel going on. I see you with your cabbage. Okay. This cabbage was from today? No, that was 6 days ago. Okay, so you had some cabbage there too. Some green beans and a black plate. I see you. I see you, okay. Okay, let me get this chat back up. I just scrolled my butt right up out of it. Let me get it. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying first. Let me see. Oh. 2,000 said the men in the chat, yes, they are in this thing. Let me see. Hell yeah, thank you. I sub to you. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all go subscribe to the cooking channel. Okay. Who is more likely to follow a recipe? Who do y'all think is more likely to follow a recipe? A male or a female? Like, you know how some people like, I ain't measuring nothing. I'm putting a little this in there. I'm putting a little of that. I know the recipe says this, but I'm going to taste it with this. I want to use this seasoning. I want to prepare it this way instead. Which one do you think is more likely to just follow a recipe that's, you know, guided, written down on the internet or whatever? A male or a female? Which one y'all think? Let me see. Shake 'em Up said, Mick Swagger, have you tried the viral cabbage boil? Girl, I've been lying. Do you not understand? Shake 'em Up. I done bought maybe like 5 cabbages that I let go to waste because I kept saying, no, I'm not going to cook it. I'm doing a viral cabbage boil. I'm doing the viral cabbage boil. Never did it. They go in the garbage every time because I lie until they're no more good and I got to put them in the garbage. Let me write this down. Let me write this down. And I didn't promise y'all something. I told Tracal I was going to do it. Tracal didn't send me the recipe. I was like, thank you, Tracal. I'm doing this recipe. And still didn't do it. I'm about to write it down. That's weird. I forgot all about it until you said it, Shake 'em Up. I know Tracal like, girl, you lie too much. Let me do this cabbage boy. I'm going to do it one day this week for sure. But I got to have some cabbage with mine. I mean, not cabbage, some cornbread with mine. Let me see. Darius said, I've been listening to myself and how I've been responding to. I'm not answering that. Why, Darius? What I do? How I respond to it? How I respond to it? You just said you don't like cooking. I understand people not wanting to cook. I had 3 of them. They didn't do, well, I'm not going to say the second husband do no cooking. But anybody, any relationship I ever been in, they'll never cook. They never cook. So, Darius, you don't want to tell me who's more likely to follow the recipe? You think the men are more likely? What you think? What you think? Tell me. Mix said, I haven't tried it. I'm old school. Just the old-fashioned way. Okay. Girl, just do it. Right. Season it. Hold on. Wait. Season it and put it in the oven for 2 hours. That's all I got to do. Man, I'm just going to... I might do it for dinner tomorrow. Because I'm most likely having first watch in the morning. And maybe I'll stop and get a cabbage and do it for dinner. Maybe I'll do that. Let me see. Shake 'em Up said, Darius, we're not being dramatic tonight. I know. What is Darius talking about? Do y'all realize that this night is for the men? It's for y'all. It's for y'all to say whatever y'all want and for us to try to get an understanding. Let me see. Mick said, I think men more likely follow the recipe. You think women are more likely to like throw stuff together and men are more strategic, you think? You think that, Mick? Oliver said, yeah or nah, because it matters to me. Yeah or nah? The seasoning? Oliver, you talking about the seasoning matters to you? Or the recipe, following the recipe? You said yes or no. What you saying, Oliver? Which one would you pick? You think males follow the recipe more or females? I don't know. I never really thought about nothing like that. I never thought about it. Because I know a lot of women who don't follow the recipe and a lot of men who don't. All of the men I know that cook, they are really good with the seasoning eye. And they have, like my sister's ex-husband, when he used to make those wings, he used to have a really good seasoned eye to like season them really well. I think he used too much salt now. But back then, he seasoned them really well, but it was his own seasoning. He wasn't following the recipe. So all the men, my nephew, when he cooks, he's always like mixing up these different mixtures of seasonings. My dad didn't never follow a recipe. But it's not like I know a lot of females who follow a recipe either. So I don't know. I think that's the type of cook you are, if you feel like you need a recipe or not. Let me see. I said, now my channel. I want my channel to get sub. Yes or no, because it matters to me. What, did you say something earlier? You didn't. Okay. I didn't understand the question. Okay. Now my channel. I want my channel to get subbed. Okay, I'm just confused. Shake 'em Up said, yeah, I follow the recipe for the most part. Okay, so you do follow a recipe. Okay, the men in my life that cook switch it up. So they have recipes sometimes and sometimes not. Yeah, some stuff, especially if you're a baker, I think you have to be precise. That's not like seasoning up some food. So I think if you're a baker, you really got to have things precise. Maybe when things are like mixed, like Darius was saying, like with the gravy, you probably have to have so much flour to the grease or whatever. So yeah, I guess it would depend. It would depend on what you're cooking. Let me see. Mick said, it kind of just depends on how familiar you are with the recipe you're making. True, that's true. Because if you're familiar with it, why would you need to follow a recipe? Correct, that's good. Let me see. Darius said, I think these new women follow directions, but I grew up with 9 sisters, yes, and never seen a measuring cup. Like, yes, I never remember seeing, like, measuring cups in my house. Like, I just remember my mother and father getting a bag of flour and be like, shake, 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 getting what is the kind of salt they used to eat? The iodine salt that they used to have, and the whole round box of the Morton, and just like pouring it out. So like, I don't remember stuff like like cutting the vegetables up. My daddy was cereal for all the vegetables automatically, no matter. Well, my mother could get to it, but for like any holidays or anything like that, it's automatic. Pass my daddy the potatoes, the onions, and the bell peppers. That was his thing. Even when, y'all, I was well into my 40s, and still for every holiday that I cook for, my daddy say, I'll be there to pick up your potatoes, your bell pepper, your onions. For some reason, whenever I cooked any holiday, he would come pick up all my bell pepper, onion, and anything that had to be cut up like that. What you need to be cut up. I don't know why his fixation was on that, but he really did love to cut up our vegetables. So I don't know, but I never seen him use a recipe, but I never seen my mother use one either. Let me see. Oliver said, like, I want to have subscribe. Oh, okay, you're trying to get a subscribe. You got a channel? Let me go to your channel. I'm gonna subscribe, okay? Ah, Oliver, you're a child. You're a child, and this is a conversation and a channel for people who are 18 and over. Shake him up said, that's so cute. Yes, he always did that. I could depend on that. Sometimes I would forget all about it. He'd be calling like, you didn't bring me your stuff down here. Like, he'll call me the day before. And when I woke up in the morning, he'll deliver everything cut up perfectly. Oh, I miss my daddy. Cameron said, what's up, auntie? What's up, Cameron? Cameron, make sure you like the live. Make sure you come on down here, chat with us, and make sure you subscribe, okay? And then after you subscribe, you got a pinky promise that you're coming back. All right? Okay, so let me see. Do you think that if a man cooks dinner, that the woman should automatically go wash the dishes? If you see him in there cooking, and maybe he might want you in the kitchen while he's cooking, or no, while he's cooking, if he's fine with that, clean up as he goes. Or if he's looking like, okay, I need my space in the kitchen. Do you feel like if he has done that when dinner is done, the wife or the girl, the partner should go in the kitchen and wash the dishes? Y'all tell me about that. Nick said the Holy Trinity, onions, yes, and celery. And the celery, yes, absolutely. Cameron said, I clean, hold on. I clean while I cook, so no. Okay, she just needs to eat and go to bed. Cameron, you better say that. These men be in here. These men, I love these men on these nighttime chat. I like the men in daytime chats too, but I love the men in this nighttime chat. Y'all be talking about some stuff. Shake him up said, that's fair compromise. Yes, that's a fair. I think that's a fair compromise. I think that's a fair. Now, if you like Cameron was like, no, just don't worry about it. But if that's a help to them and they think like, yeah, that's a good, you get together in your household and say, this is how we're going to do it, and they're fine with that, or they say, yes, that would really help out a lot. That is like something small, I think. You agree with Cameron? Okay. All right. Okay, let me see. That was the last thing that I had a note on. Anybody else want to say anything else about it? About men who cook? Let me know. Drop in the chat if y'all do. If y'all are listening, y'all that have not subscribed already. Meet us on the next men's room next Monday. But for the most part, I go live a lot. So just put y'all notifications on, and most likely I'll be on. I did stop the Tap and Tip Tuesdays. We did not have content creators who want to come in here and grab up their subs. So I'm not going to have a time slot for people who are not using that. I'll rather have it for a live that I might do about anything else, versus having something specific, having people think that that's what's going on, and not doing it because of the participation. But make sure that y'all go ahead and like this live, hype it up when it's done. Like I said, make sure y'all come back. Let me see. Is it Zika's? I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I hope it's I think it's Zika said, you're mad cute. Thank you, Zika. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you come back. I want to see you back over here, okay? Let me see. Cameron said, men cook better. I'm about to go sub up. I love it here already. Thank you. Let me see. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. You better come back here, Cameron. We're going to be looking for you. Let me see. Okay, Zika. Thank you. I appreciate you. If y'all came in live. If y'all came in the live late, y'all can always go back and catch the replay, okay? Make sure y'all going ahead over there on my subscription. I'm not my subscription, Lord. Oh, tongue tied. go over there to my shorts and make sure that y'all take a look at those. Comment if you want, or hit the like button or anything like that. Look at Kim. Kim just been gifting memberships over here almost every day. Just about look at Mick. Mick, I'm so glad that you got. I've been saying that I want to build my memberships up over here on this. I keep wanting to say second shift on his nighttime lives like this. And so thank you so much, Kim, for helping me to do that. Actually, and look at Mick Swagger. You won a gift of membership. That means that you are a member to the channel now, if you don't already know. And she has purchased your membership to the channel for 30 days. After the 30 days, you can decide if you want to continue your membership. If you do, you'll put your information in there, and then you will go on with that. If not, thank Kim, please, for purchasing your membership for the whole entire month. For 30 days, actually. It's for 30 days. Okay, thank you, Kim. I appreciate you for that. Kim was like, we gotta, I'm gonna force these members over here. That is too funny. So yes, y'all. So make sure that y'all come back later on the chat chaos live I'm gonna do. We're gonna be in the chat talking. I'm gonna have some questions sliding across the screen through a video, and we're gonna stop and answer those questions and like give our input on those too. Okay. So thanks so much. Big said, thank you, Kim. Okay, so y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all. I'll see y'all tonight in the chat if y'all decide to step in. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, see y'all later. What time? I'm putting on the next live. It'll be up by 10:45. Or it has to load. Oh, it's already loaded. By 10:45, I'll have it running. So give me 20 minutes, maybe a little bit before then. But I'm gonna say 10:45 just in case. But I should be able to get it up before 10:45. Y'all make sure y'all come over there for a bit. Let me see. Kim said, you're welcome, got my Mick Swagger. Yes. Darius said, you going later? It's already 11:30. Well, this is just going to be, you know, those nighttime ones that I do with the riddles or the emojis. That's one of those. This one will run for about 2 hours. So people kind of like go in and out of that one. We don't just like stay in there most of the time. I stay in there because I'm too nosy to see what people are saying and want to respond. But people kind of like come by there, answer the questions. Tonight, I usually have one posted. Tonight I'll have 5 that's going to like go across the screen. So that'll be a little bit different. This will be the first time I'm running it like that. But that's if you want to like just come in the chat, just to be in the chat. I won't be like on the screen or anything. Good night, Shake 'em Up. Thanks for coming over here tonight. I appreciate you. Okay, any other questions, y'all? I'll see y'all tomorrow most likely. And tomorrow's live is going to be later, y'all. It is going to be later than tonight's live. I just did this one a little bit earlier because it's the men's room and people are normally used to me doing it at 6:30, so I didn't want to come too late. But tomorrow night will be a late night live. If y'all like the night lives better, it'll be called Random Night Chat. You'll see the thumbnail say Random Night Chat. And that means we just be in here talking, y'all. It's a little bit different than the topics that we have like in the men's room or the daytime lives. And we just come in here and we just talk about whatever. Okay? All right, y'all. I'll see you later.